Green Bay Packers versus Cincinnati Bengals reaction video. The Green Bay Packers versus Bengals reaction this week was, respect to the Bengals. It's heartbreaking. You know, Bengals fans, it's heartbreaking. You could have been 4-1. That was a big game, especially when we look towards the wild card, because I do not think the Bengals are going to win that division. Oh, man, that was a big game, and they had it on the foot of their kicker, and it just didn't happen. Green Bay, meanwhile, had the game on the foot of their kicker about 7 different times. Finally, one of them was pushed through the uprights. In terms of the game, by the way, I'm going to get to the fantasy football stats. Just hang tight right here. Comment below. Bengals fans, Packers fans, what went right, what went wrong, what surprised you this week? For me, I thought the Packers are going to win easily. So respect to the Bengals, because this defense, I've been saying it. I don't know if I've been necessarily even believing it in my soul, but I do now. The Bengals defense is for real. The Bengals, period, are for real. But I thought the Green Bay Packers, being as good as they are, I thought they were going to be able to come in the first quarter, kind of roll through, even on the road. I had Green Bay winning 30-16. My computer projections actually had Cincinnati winning 25-21, so I kind of stayed away from this one. I always do when I'm that far off from my computer projections. I just stay away. That's how I bet, and that's why I generally win money. Although this year it's been tough sledding. In terms of stats, let's start with the Packers. Aaron Rodgers 27-39, 344 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I thought he was going to have 3 or 4 touchdowns today. So kudos once again to the Cincinnati Bengals defense. Aaron Jones 14 carries, 103 yards, 0 touchdowns. Really aided towards the end of the game with a 57-yard run. Cincinnati was bottling up. It was really that one, and that actually didn't end up biting them at the end because they missed the field goal at the end of the game. A.J. Dillon actually gets in the end zone. He gets you 8 carries, 30 yards. A.J. Dillon also gets you 4 receptions, 49 yards, and a touchdown. By the way, Aaron Jones gives you 4 receptions, 6 yards, no touchdowns. Now, receiving-wise, we kind of figured that Davante Adams was going to have a huge game today. 16 targets, 11 receptions, 206 yards, and a touchdown. It was a huge day for Davante Adams, but that was part of the game plan. I know Cincinnati, you never want to give up that many yards, but we knew Davante Adams was going to be there because they weren't triple covering him, so he was going to do that. And by the way, it almost worked out for Cincinnati. Let Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers get their licks in and then control the rest of the game. And that's kind of what happened outside of maybe that long that long run to Aaron Jones. Mercedes Lewis doesn't really get in on the action. Randall Cobb, 2 catches for both of those guys. Tunyon, 1 catch, 8 yards. Alan Lazard, 2 catches, 6 yards. Aaron Jones, I mentioned, those 4 receptions, and Hill gets you a catch. Nothing really doing outside of Davante Adams, and then 1 play for Aaron Jones there. Cincinnati, meanwhile, Joe Burrow, 26-38, 281 yards, continues to impress, but that was a really bad interception to start overtime. Again, but it didn't really end up biting him because Crosby blew it a second time, or maybe even a third time. I don't know. 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions for Joe Burrow. Pirine, I almost call him Perennium for some reason. That would have been weird. And it's weird that I went through and told you. That is weird. Pirine, 11 carries, 59 yards, 0 touchdowns. Joe Mixon, 10 carries, 33 yards, 1 touchdown. Mixon also gets you a catch and 2 yards, but really nothing through the air. And Pirine also gets you 4 receptions, 24 yards. Sama J. Pirine. I don't know why that name is killing me today. 4 receptions, 24 yards, 1 touchdown. Jamar Chase, obviously just a monster, continues to be a monster. 6 receptions, 159 yards, and a touchdown. Talk about a receiver. I had him projected. My computer projections coming into the season for my fantasy football almanac and draft guide had Jamar Chase as the number 8 overall wide receiver, and I was like, oh my gosh. And because of his draft position, I ended up moving him down enough in the drafts to where you would still get him, but not have to burn an early pick on him. But my goodness, is that panning out for my Raiders. Check out the Fantasy Football Almanac and Draft Guide. There's a shameless plug for you. T. Higgins, nice to see you again. 5 receptions, 32 yards. Tyler Boyd, 4 receptions, 24 yards. The Cincinnati Bengals, man, I won't say they controlled the game, but they were in it, and they could have won it at the end. 4-1 for Cincinnati would have been such a great story. But there you go. Just, the NFL, man, margins are slim there. Congratulations to the Packers. Bengals, tough game, but you'll be back next week, I have no doubt. This team is playing some really good football. Comment below. What are your thoughts? Once again, Packers fans, what went right? Bengals fans, what went wrong? What surprised you this week? What confirmed? What confirmations did you get this week? Check it out. We'll do some more reactions today as well. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you again soon.